some guests today. Director, producer extraordinaire, Maestro, right? Marcel.
Maestro?
Do that shit over.
Oh.
Stoic Lifestyle TV. This is Byron Brazel here. I got amazing cast, amazing guests today. I'm here with unorthodox genius, Marcel. T. Directed, produced thousands of films so far. You guys gotta look him up. Also, I have my brother, celebrity trainer, Bracky Brazel. Look him up, Bracky Brazel, at YouTube. Brakki Brazel, Brazzle. Today, glad I had you guys here. I didn't even know they was coming today. We just got done eating some amazing meatloaf and mashed potatoes. And we just going over like some business ideas, entrepreneur ideas for people who are on their journey right now as far as health and fitness. And if they want to get into the actual film industry as well, some tips and trades and techniques in order to get into that field. So, first and foremost, I'm going to pass it over to the unorthodox genius himself. Tell me how long you been doing film, man.
I've been doing professional film and photography since 2010, and I've been taking it more serious since about 2014.
Okay.
So, and everything in between then to now has been a learning experience.
Okay, so absolutely.
Wins, losses, all that.
So this is your passion. This is what you always want to do all your life.
This is what I would do. This is what I would do if the world ended. I would still try to do it and share it with people. So
that's what's up.
He's real good at it too.
Yeah. I see him. He's been doing a couple films for you. Me and my wife, we've been enjoying the films you guys been collaborating together doing.
We're a great team.
Yeah, and I see you have a facility yourself up in Largo and Pinellas County training celebrity athletes and actors and actresses.
He makes all the money. I'm in the pastures.
Nah, we did some stuff together, man. We work very well together. He got a lot of great ideas. He's really good at what he does. And he's very passionate about it. Like, I ain't got to go out and look for somebody who ain't really passionate about doing it. And he doesn't care about money. That's not the
the end game.
Yeah,
the end game for him. He does it because he's passionate about it and he loves it. So
that's good. I honestly believe when you're doing something that you love to do, you can just do it like it's a job, and that's what you're supposed to be doing. Finding what your passion is, and that would allow you to keep propelling to next levels and so on. But yeah, first and foremost, let's talk about you also, the personal trainer that you got. You got a facility in Largo, right?
I work at a facility in Largo. Just training, man. Just working with people, helping them get in good shape, and helping them so that they don't have diabetes, or if they have diabetes, we can reverse that. And I like doing it. I enjoy doing it.
That's what's up. I mean, you guys do mesh well with one another because you guys both doing something you like to do and you're actually recording it.
He's the talent, man. I play off of him.
Yeah.
He gives me something. He gives me a good product. I always say you gotta have a good product to put on screen.
I'm like Coke.
Exactly.
So, product. If it was somebody that was like, trying to get into do something what you want to do, what would the advice that you would give them?
I would say film on your phone, number one. The phone is your first camera. Back when I was first started, the phone cameras were terrible. Film on your phone, that's your best thing. If you've got the money and you can go out and get expensive stuff, go out and get it. But do your research first, because I've come across some cameras that I thought were good that didn't work for me. You got to be passionate about it. Because it's going to be times when it's like personal stuff is going to be going on, and you're not going to want to do it. But I tell Brad all the time, when you don't want to do something is when you're supposed to do it the most.
Yeah.
So, because anybody can get out of bed and train and all the other stuff when they feel good, when they feel great. It's what you do when the chips are down and you're broke and you got this going on and bills and personal stuff, and you're still doing it. That's how you know that it's supposed to be getting done. So,
what was the moment that made you make that leap of faith and just cut out everything that you had going on just to do?
I'm the only one in my family that didn't go to college.
Okay.
Because I just I don't know, it could be like a medical thing, it could be a personality thing. I did school, but it just wasn't for me. And so I heard somewhere that once you stop caring about what people think, you're on your way to do, what you want to do and what you're good at. And so I've struggled a lot with making my parents happy and making my family proud of me and stuff like that. And once I came to the conclusion that it's my life number, because that was the whole reason I even went to the schools I went to, was to keep everybody at bay and quiet and happy and stuff like that. And I wasted 4 years of my life, and I don't regret it.
Yeah.
I don't regret calling it wasted, because I was in a situation where I was I had to do what everybody was telling me to do just because I was young. I didn't have that self-esteem to be all right, I'm young, I'm naive, but I'm still going to do what I want to do. I was just going right along with it. And then right around 25, 26, I started to get out of it and realize, this is my life that I'm living.
Yeah.
If I want to move and I got to leave some people behind, that's what I'm going to do. And I'm not from a great area anyway, so it was a no-brainer.
Yeah.
But
wow.
Yeah, man,
The crazy thing about Marceau, when we met, which was a year ago, a little over a year ago, but when I was in my 20s, I was like that too. I was going, man. I'm always on the road. I'm in a different state. I'm chasing my dream. I got a passion. I want to do something. And then when you get older, kids come, or kids are getting older, or you get in a relationship, kind of slow down, and you start falling into the norm, getting a job and working and stuff like that. But having him, when he came into my life again, it was when he came into my life, I started to become aware of that's who I am. That's what I like to do.
So you would say surrounding yourself with like-minded people.
Oh, definitely.
It's probably the thing that.
I know you heard if you hang out with 5 losers, or 4 losers will be the 5th one or 6th one. If you hang out with like-minded people, you're gonna do what you're supposed to be doing.
Make a lot of sense.
It's saying hanging out with like-minded people. It's but when you lose that you can lose that mindset too. What I was saying, you when you're younger in your mid-20s or whatever, you got this propel, you just going for it, 18, 19, move to California, Arizona, New York, all over the place. And then when you get older, you get kids and stuff you start to settle down. So when I met him, it was he got that fire, man, you gotta do stuff, you gotta move. And I needed that in my life because I got kids, and I'm thinking people gonna judge me because I'm not working and I'm not doing the norm shit, because I don't want to do that. I feel like I got a lot of talent, and if I don't do what I want to do in my life, then from when I was young to now, I done wasted time. That was a waste. That was what were you doing? You know what I'm saying? So
I'm loving it. Yeah, I totally agree with that. My thing is where I came to a conclusion, and I often speak, talk to Mom about this, is sometimes you gotta go on that yellow brick road, the story, to understand that you already had a heart and a brain. So it's a metaphor in a lot of these movies, books and stuff that we read, and a lot of it is trying to get you to get more in touch with yourself and not listen to the distractions of people who want you to.
And that's what it is.
Yeah.
It's a distraction.
Yeah.
Because if you weren't supposed to be doing it, you wouldn't feel that way when you do it. Okay, you could say that about drugs, but as far as passion-wise and doing something positive, you wouldn't feel that type of way when you do it. And that's why certain people do certain things. That's why some people are doctors and some people are lawyers and some people are rappers and personal trainers and cameramen and painters and sculptors and stuff like that. It's not giving me $1 million a year yet, but I can't explain to you this feeling that I was in a relationship with a girl, man, when I first started doing photo and video for real. And I was I love you, but I will never feel about you the way that I do about photography and video. And I meant it, and I still mean it, and it's still the truth. I've love and stuff like that is cool, but it's that feeling that you get of I'm putting this together this vision. This is going to be here after I'm gone.
Yeah.
All these videos you're doing after you leave this earth, they're still going to be here for people to see.
That's
Yeah.
And I'm a part of that. Like, it's my job to get across your idea for people to see it. And it's you know, it's like you hold, it's like you're holding it in your hands and you put a product together, and that's what I feel like, you know.
Having that like-minded person, I'm blessed to have a partner that supports me in these times of going about doing my passion, what I want to do, and for you guys to be in my life during this time period, it tells me that you guys are meant to be in my life as well.
Utilization is important.
Because even with what we doing right now, this is going to help thousands, maybe even millions of people, because we're actually jumping out there and we're telling our story. So the big goal, I mean, we had a conversation with one another, and you were speaking on, it's all about how many people that you actually help, and that's when you're going to get rewarded. I feel like blessings come when they want to see how much can you endure, how long can you endure, and how much do you actually believe in, you know, the power source or whatever that's allowing you to rise, allowing you to go, allowing you to do things. Like that good positive energy, that support system just catapults you in a whole different realm. But
it's a school in Tampa. It's an all-girls school. It's like mostly minority women or minority little girls that go to this like school. Like, it's an after-school program. So I got a call I got a message on Facebook from a guy I used to take acting class with, and he was like, "You want to be in this film?" And I was like, "Yeah, man, I really do." And I didn't know what I was expecting to get into, and that's what I like about acting, because you never know what you're gonna get into. But I go down there, I follow the address, and I go down there, and I find out there's a bunch of little girls that actually wrote a script. They're producing it, they're filming it themselves. They got like people to help them or whatever, like older people. But like for them to put that together, and it's on YouTube too. I was a part of that, what they put together, and then like they looked at me like I was the professional, like I was the like some star, and to be able to tell them, like, you know what I'm saying, keep going and keep doing what you're passionate about was like magical.
I mean, you are though. Like, your resume speaks for itself. Like the acting jobs you did, the people that you train.
That's what I was
you gotta be consistent. But for me, like consistency, man, man, you gotta keep going and doing it, man. Because if you stop for a month, it just weighs on you. To me, it does, because I know I could be putting out more and more content. The more you do it, the better you get at it, right?
Yeah.
So if you stop doing it, then it's like you got to start back, and then you kind of like rusty, and that you know, that wheel isn't turning the way it's supposed to. But that's the only thing I can say about being consistent.
One of my things too, in the ideology that I try to teach in the Stoic lifestyle, Stoic is a person that can endure pain without complaining, and understanding that the actual complaint or the negative thinking, that's what's holding you back from reaching your full potential. I feel like when we realize that, we're able to get anything that we want. You know, that's my whole like.
It's willpower.
Little
and it's like he said,
ideology. Yeah, but yeah, we about to. She said she ain't got that much time, but thank you guys. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel if you have not subscribed yet. Also, follow my brother.
I am on Instagram, Mr__Brackettag on Instagram.
Also,
Unorthodox Genius. Just Google me. Unorthodox Genius, spelled the correct way.
Also, that Chisel Blueprint is still on special promotion right now. Look in the description below. Thank you.